Hello, Magi, and today we got some pretty good news again. Right off the bat, I would say. So, if you're looking at the my screen right now, it's saying another Touhou manga is coming. So this one's called Touhou Chirei Kiden, Eastern Bizzare Legend of Wise Spirits, because you know they always gotta have some crazy ass names. Anyway, so if you guys remember, there was another new print work coming out. It was right after the end of Visionary. Where it was announcing. I made a video talking about that. Hints about maybe another Oni. I thought if they were adding any other character, that they would maybe have some involvement in it. So anyway, looking at this right now, you can see that the art style is very different. It's not from any other artist that's worked on any of the old works so far, from what I can tell. So this was just announced on the 25th, so it should be the same day as I am recording this and hopefully releasing it as well. So from what I can tell, let me check. There was something noting. According to Zoom, the designs for this one were inspired by Shoujo manga, which is not crazy to think, because it's very different. So this is a Twitter page right here, and this is what it looks like right here. So as you can tell right now, art style is very different from what we're used to. And then not only that, Yarormyr is in the picture as well. But again, I don't know if she's going to be a main character or just a side character. Obviously, Raymond and Marissa are given. That's just the nature of their roles. So that was not surprising. But Yarormyr, it could be. We'll have to see how it plays out. Again, there has to be some significance if she's popping up like this, you know. So that's just what I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to check here if there's anything else I really need to note. Okay, it might be, so from what it saying right here, maybe it's a monthly and web published, so it might be free. So it's not gonna be like you know, with the print works, the other ones like the mangas, they're usually in an issue of like a different I guess organization, and they print that out. This one, if it's gonna be web published, then you know it'll be on there. I won't be able to read it because it's still be in Japanese, so I'll have to wait for the fan translation, which is, you know, how I'm rolling with it. But yes, as far as I could tell, this is the most information I've gotten so far. I can't tell anything else, it's just the name. Now, with this kind of name, some people were possibly speculating it could deal with the Hell Crew back in Subterranean, because that's kind of like part of the name. But again, that could just be wordplay, and maybe it has some significance or maybe not. Again, I don't know much or anything about Japanese, so I really can't say much about that. The title, I'm looking from the English translation. Eastern, obviously, you know, Touhou is Eastern, so that's a given. Bizarre Legend of Wise Spirits. So spirits, legends, again, legends, everything is kind of a myth, but legend in Ginsokyo. So that's not surprising. It's strange, it's bizarre, yeah, that's about right. Spirits, that's one, I guess, you could either designate that as either yokais or actually just like ghosts / phantoms. Again, I'm just taking the literal translation of the title, but I have really no clue what's going on with this. Like I'm kind of stumped on what well, again, I can't really tell what's going on because I haven't seen the first chapter or whatnot, but that's all I could think of. I was dealing with spirits, ghosts, or no, just usual having a fun time with the other yokais. Yarormyr is going to be involved in some shape or form, either I guess a third main character or a side character who has some significant role. I guess the closest I could think of would be like a Q's role in Forbidden Scrolly. While she was no doubt a main character, she wasn't always needed in certain parts. So a secondary character, I guess I would say, a very important one. That's just how I'm imagining right now. Another question I want to think of is the possibility of another new character as well, because you know, most of the time these print works tend to have new characters, if it's manga specifically. So it is possible we get a new character. They might not have shown it just to keep the surprise down. It's a possibility, because let's say like the other print work that Visionary mentioned the end, it didn't showcase any new characters, but I think it mentioned Oni. Maybe? I can't remember, it's been a while since I made that video. So I got another good question about who could possibly be a new character for this print work if they're going with that route, which I'm pretty confident they are. It's like a 90% chance, sure, they are. If not, then that's unfortunate, but hey, more printworks is always a good thing, because right now we got 2 that we know. We got the one at the end of Visionary, I can't remember its name, and then we clearly got this one, Chirei Kiden, so yeah. Nothing too long of a video, I just wanted to make a note here. But oh yeah, before I end up, because of the way it's set up, we don't have any clear indication to speculate on a possible new character. The other one, it mentioned Hell, I think it mentioned Oni as well. So that gave that was an easier way of figuring things out, especially with the way things ended with Hell being involved as well. It kind of gave us some hints. This one, there's no real hints to it, so I can't really say much about it. Trying to think, and there's not really anything discernible. Just different designs stay close, but it's drawn very differently, obviously given art style. Yeah, that's all I can really say. A lot of flowers. I don't know if it's an indication. There is a lot in here, which is possible indication of something, but who knows. But that's gonna be about it for this one. I just wanted to make a quick mention about this Chirei Kiden Eastern Bizzare Legend of Wise Spirits, and I am glad that more print works coming out after the end of pretty much all the manga works, really, because there was no more left after Visionary. So yeah, good to see some more stuff coming out. But yeah, like always, this is Magi, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.